Yo, 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 brother.
My brother. What's going on, brother?
We're good, brother. We're good. How are you?
Everything good, brother, man.
Bro, you look fresh, bro. Where you coming from?
Hey, thank you.
I'm, I'm hosting you and you're fresher than me, bro. What's going on here?
And you're in UK. You're in UK. You're the one eating the money. You're the one with the money. You're the embezzler. You're the one making sure that you get back all the things that the white man took from us, man.
Yo, hello, my people. Hello, everyone. If you are wondering what are we doing here, we are on the Wonder We Connect show with our boy Town Crier, the son of Don Jazzy, Don Baba G.
Only one. The
Only
son.
one.
Only one, bro.
Hey, my people, for those who doesn't understand, the concept of this show is a show that bring fans closer to their stars, like Town Crier. I just created this concept where people can communicate with their stars easily. They can come talk with them, share their experience, or maybe show their talents to their stars, you know? So that's what we are doing today. So if you are among those biggest fans of Town Crier and you want to talk to him, just send us a request. I will add 2 fans, only 2 of you guys who will join us in the show today to do whatever you want with your star. So, Town Crier, how do you feel today?
I feel like crying, man. I always feel like crying. That's how I feel. I feel like crying, bro.
No, bro, don't cry.
No
Don't cry,
joy.
bro. No,
Zero
don't
joy,
cry, bro.
man.
No, please.
No joy.
Please, bro,
Yeah.
don't cry. Don't cry. We have not started yet.
No,
You can cry at the end.
We started like 5 minutes ago, bro. No, they start.
Okay, brother man. Hey, we have some questions before we take some of your fans. We have some questions to ask you with the Wonder We Connect show. I want to ask, when did you start comedy?
2013, like almost 10 years ago or more. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Yeah, almost 10. I'll be celebrating my 10 years in the comedy scene next year. So we're doing 10 years anniversary next year. I hope before next year, man will not be a millionaire. If not, I will not celebrate. I swear to God, bro. I swear to God, I don't be celebrating with poverty, bro.
But bro, how do you make money from comedy in Cameroon? Is it easy to make money from comedy in Cameroon or not?
It's not easy. It's difficult. It's extremely difficult. It's not difficult. It's extremely extra difficult. You know, it's difficult.
So what will you say is your source of income in this comedy? In this comedy you are doing? What is your source of income? Like from promoting brands or?
Now I make. Yes. Because I'm an effective influencer. You know, it's not like I'm a social media influencer and then you cannot influence brands. Starting from the time I started influencing brands, I receive a lot of positive feedback because when I influence any brand, the brand trend, especially in the Anglophone region, and all my fans are kind of loyal fans. They always share any brand that I influence. So when one brand testified that, bro, you are good, you advertise me and I got so many customers, like they refer me to other people. So I get a lot of endorsement deals, a lot of branding. So that's where I get money from.
Good, man. Good for you.
Yeah.
What do you think? I saw you went to Nigeria. You felt more at home than ever. So I want to say, where do you think the encouragement really comes from, Cameroon or Nigeria?
It's different. Like the encouragement comes from Nigeria, but the motivation comes from home. Because we go out there to hustle because we want to build our home. You see?
True.
I get motivated because I need to change the way my people think, the way things are, the situation of my country, the situation of our culture. But the encouragement is coming from outsiders, from Ghana, from USA, from Nigeria. You see?
True.
When I'm there, I feel like a superstar. I feel at home. But when I'm in my own country, it's kind of, bro, things need to change. You need to work on this. But I'm glad that things are changing, actually. A lot are changing compared to a few years ago. Things are changing. People like me needed to crawl so that other people can fly. See?
So happy for you, brother. I want to say, what inspires you to start crying? What inspired you to make your comedy around crying?
My brother and I suffer. Suffer no green me rest, bro. Suffer hold my neck like both times. See the way the chain hold my neck. The way the chain hold my neck. I so suffer be hold my neck, bro. Now I chain the hold my neck.
So it
It's
means
wild.
it means that you start crying, you talk, say, okay, man, I should use them for my comedy.
Yes, I just convert my pen to gain. I swear to God, bro. If you want it, man, don't be the scene I chop, bro. So when I cry now, people do say, how do man go be cry so now? Wait, you know. So they are laughing while I'm crying because when I first got to the university, I never believed I could go to the university. You know, I was that kind of a broke kid who was struggling with the mother. After I started to struggle with the father too, you know, long story short, I didn't know I was never going to get to the university. But God gave me scholarship and I found myself in a medical school. And then boom, I'm like, God, I'm like reminiscing, is this possible? I don't ride Okada, I don't do chantier work, we don't pour decking, no? We don't pour decking, man, bro. You see, I've hawked gâteau in the street of Aba, Lagos, you know, as a kid, from Lagos to Cameroon back, I had to, man, I say long story short, I say I don't suffer. Yes. But when I got to university, that was 2013, yes, 2014, 2013. My first year in university, I was crying in class, like, God, I can't believe this. So some people were laughing, they were thinking that maybe some girl don't break my heart, you know, that kind of stuff. So they'll be like, which guy big boy, we just show up in class and cry, tears over your eye. You know, I used to cry for real, but now I cannot cry anymore because God is blessing me and I don't know why I should be crying for real anymore. Those pain is reducing. My friend, my whoever is around me. You see, so from there, people are laughing at me. I said, okay, wow. You know, I can actually make people laugh by crying. Boom. I started doing crying in campus and they were sharing it in our school. I was popular in St. Louis back then. And then when the Anglophone crisis started, I think that was 2015, 16, so or 17. I was like, okay, I can use my voice for the people. I can cry for the people that are killing in Bamenda. I can cry about the maltreatment. I can do this. So I started crying. That's when the thing went viral because I channeled my talent to do something positive. I became a voice of the people. I started crying for my people, expressing that pain. You know, people were scared to talk. But I wasn't scared because I wasn't born like that. I wasn't scared to air my mind or to stand for my people. So I use my talent in the right way, and I believe that's why I met fans of grandmothers, grandfathers, mothers,
That's awesome,
fathers,
man.
old people, young
That's
people.
awesome, man.
You see, that's how I became a household name. You know, my body risk. I cannot count how many times I was arrested. But the good thing is that I didn't put my hand in any bad place. When they check my in and out, they say no, I'm not picking from where I'm not picking for like canteen because I worked in some hospitals before I quit. So early 2009 when I graduated, I said, okay, I don't graduate. Degree for Cameroon. Oh yeah, I packed my certificates. I kept them one side. Mom say, hey, come over Canada. Come and look for work in Canada. I said, no. I packed them for one side. I said, comedy is calling my name. My people is calling my name. So I picked up comedy professionally 2019. And since 2019, I've been a comedian of the year till today.
Yeah,
So I just want to, that's my story. That's my story. So thanks for
man, it's a great way of doing things, and it's an awesome story, man. I want to say you said they arrested you countless number of times. I remember they arrested you, and I even remember they asked you some money that you had to withdraw from your account to give those police officers.
Yes. My brother, I've seen hell in this comedy thing. You know, I see people today enjoying. I'm like, bro, people should enjoy. Sister, you could enjoy. We don't suffer. We suffer, man. I went to protest in Post Central. They arrested me. Oh, I'm collecting my small money. I was selling t-shirts. You know, I was feeding through t-shirts. I print my t-shirt. Nobody was giving me shit. Nobody supported me. Nobody sponsored me. Nobody said, boy, come, let me give you a place to stay. I came to Douala. I stayed for uncompleted building for Denver. They will tell you, bless me, they will tell you. Man, they came to where I was living. They're like, bro, above a nursery school, uncompleted building. I stayed there for over 8 months. You see, I was printing t-shirts. I was selling t-shirts. At times, I had to go and sell t-shirt 5,000 and I make a gain of 500 after paying transportation. You see, at times I don't even make gain. I just sell the t-shirt just for the brand to keep going. You see, and then the small money I don't try save for the t-shirt around 470,000. Those guys wipe my momo, carry me, go bank. I withdraw, they take out. I swear. Man, tell me that they will jail me for 4 years if I don't pay the money.
What?
I call all man. I call left and right. Nobody. As you see me, so I don't get me on cool. I don't get me a godfather, I don't get me some big auntie. Since as a child, I grew up. I don't know me, you know the kind of people say, boy, come on, help you. Hey, boy, take this one.
Yeah.
All I know is my parents, my dad, my mom, me, and
But
God.
what about the
I don't get
support?
that kind.
What about the
I was
Cameroonian
not
support, the
privileged.
stars, the people that
Yes, yes, I
are
was
doing
not
things like
privileged.
you?
Cameroonians now know how to support now. It's changing. But when I was coming up, it was different. Everybody was like, go down. You don't have to. You know, people were like,
Yeah,
you want to go
yeah.
inside? You who? I do not be big. So, you know, if you shine up here. For yeah, you know, if you shine. So if I don't be used open eye, you know, I had to break the door by force. You know, they didn't give me the place. I took it. And he said, I took it.
What
So
what
that's it.
what what about how what made it possible for you to meet Don Jazzy?
I think I'll just say it's divine agenda. You know, the one thing I always know is that I didn't choose comedy. Comedy chose me. You know, and I always move by God's agenda, God's direction. I'm that kind of a person that I always wake up in the morning. I pray that God, if this thing I'm doing is not right, if this is not what you called me for, you know what you made me for, please redirect me. You see, I'm a dedicated Christian, even though I didn't go to church, but my relationship with God is straight. So I always pray and say, God, please direct me. You know, and since my steps, I hardly fall into wrong hands. You know, to not to deviate from your question, I hardly like they say they don't aggressive me, they don't take my phone someplace. You know, I can walk in any street in any time. You know, nothing always happens to me. You know, when I go past, they will just say, "Hey, that one over there don't took me, they don't take my phone." It have never happened to me. You see, I've never been admitted. I never ever take drip. I've never, you know, my case is different. You see, I woke up one morning and I saw my phone ringing on Instagram. It's a video call and it's Don Jazzy. Bro, that's what happened. I've never texted him before. I've never sent him a message before. In fact, I'm his fan. All of us were his fan. Nobody can say he's not a fan of Don Jazzy.
Hmm.
I'm his fan, but I know him as a music person. And he's not into comedy, you know. But I was surprised. I received a call from him. I just knew that his grace, his God, and hard work
Yeah,
because he
that's
saw
big.
my work. He he also woke up and saw my work, and he enjoyed it, and then he posted it. So I believe it's consistency, hard work, and talent, and prayer too. Yes, because from my work to reach Don Jazzy, from the way he explained it, he laughed until he had to roll on the floor watching my video. Bro, I don't know how else to say that. I'm just a Cameroonian. No Cameroonian have ever had that kind of privilege. Who am I? I be who, man? It's not God. I don't talk say
My
I
God, my
overdo.
God.
Yeah, not God. Grace, you know, when grace locates you, is different.
I'll
So
just take the
that's it.
question of
When he
one fan. I
called me,
just saw
like
it.
when he called me, it was like when I picked the call, he was still laughing. You know, he was still laughing.
Yeah.
Laugh, 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 laugh. Very, very stupid boy. Very stupid boy. Like, where are you at Cameroon? He said, doing what there? Doing what are you doing in Cameroon? You see, I remember Naira Marley called me the same day, right? You were with Naira Marley that day.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. I was with Naira Marley in Amsterdam that day when he called,
Yeah,
when
that same day, like
that
I
thing
mean,
went viral on social.
yes, the video of Wisdom No Get Sense, Blessing the Big Data, the video
Yes.
actually went viral. That same day, Donelle
Because
called me, not up to
whether
take
you
call.
believe it or not,
Naira Marley called.
I did not show your video to Naira Marley. Like he was just scrolling his phone,
He saw it, right?
and he saw the video. He was like, he was laughing. I was like, man, what are you laughing? He's like, man, come and see this. Then I'm coming. It's you. I'm like, hey, this is my Cameroon brother. Hey, we need to call him, and you need to talk to him. He's like, yeah. I said, yeah,
Yeah.
we need to call him, man. That's how I called you, because you know support. I didn't know you before. I didn't know you. And you know, if what will I gain if I just see somebody like that that can call you and make you maybe happy, make your day feel good, and just keep it to
Yeah.
myself? Like, no, he should not call you. No, I was so happy that he actually called you, and you know, on Snap and everything. I was so happy, man. That was awesome. That day was wonderful. I will just take one question from your fan.
It was one
He
of the
asked
biggest day of
there,
my life.
yeah, the fan asked there, how long did you stay in Don Baba's house?
3 months. 3 months I had full access in Don Jazzy's house. And up to now I still have full access.
Wow.
I have thumbprint of his house. Just 3 people had thumbprint of his house. Me, General J, and Don Jazzy. Yeah. So anytime anytime I am welcome. You know, I was treated specially. Even Nigerians didn't have the kind of privilege I have in the judge's house. And I'm still very much grateful to Don Jazz for everything. He did a lot, whole more thing for me that I don't need to be saying here, but I say he did great, man. He's a great man. I love him so much,
Man,
and I appreciate.
that's
You see,
crazy.
that's why
That's crazy.
I call him father, because he's more like a father figure, man. He did well for me. He did well. He gave
Yeah,
me
man.
he
And
gave me
also,
a great platform. You know, it was easy for me to do a video with Casey. Easy for me to do a video
yeah,
with Sarkodie. Easy to get to my father collaborations, like upcoming collaborations like Brother Shaggy, Mr. Macaroni, all thanks to Don Jazzy. You see, it takes him only one phone call. My son, my boy wants to do something with you, and that's it. Case closed.
that's it. That's it. Man, that's powerful. But I heard you were both Nigerian and Cameroonian.
I don't. I'm a Cameroonian. You know, I don't like confusion. Yes,
Okay.
my mom is a Nigerian, but now my mom is a Cameroonian because she has a nationality as a Cameroonian. My mother
Oh,
married
okay.
my mother married a Cameroonian, and immediately she married a Cameroonian, her identity changed.
Yeah.
From her father's name, she's not answering my father's name as Temu. From her ID card to a Cameroonian ID card. So when she's in Nigeria, she's a foreigner. Me and her, we are foreigners because we are Cameroonians. So I don't want the confusion that is no. I'm a Cameroonian. I'm a pure breed meta boy.
Me
Momo.
too. I
I
don't like
represent
confusion.
Cameroon.
I was confused too.
No,
That's
I
why
don't
I
like
wanted to
confusion.
know.
I don't like
So,
confusion.
are you a full-time comedian, or do you have something else you do on the side?
Right now, I'm a full-time comedian. I used to be a doctor, but I couldn't put two hands in the same mouth, you know. But I'm looking into moving into other adventures like business. With time, I would like to run a couple of businesses. But for now, I'm a full-time dedicated influencer because I have brands that I'm influencing. So I need to build the brands too. My own brand too need to grow. So when we get to a certain level, then we can stretch forth our hands. For now, I'm a comedian, content creator, influencer.
Child, I imagine I come your hospital, then I see you. I'm really bleeding. Man, I will just start laughing.
It happened a lot. It happened a lot, positively and negatively. Some people will come, like some sleeping, some fans, they will come and then I need to, I do mammography. I need to scan your breast. And she's like, she's shy. So I had to stop.
Is it
I
a
had to
joke?
stop. Man. Yes. I was working in La Cantine in Douala. Yes, I was having a good salary. But man, when patients come, oh, then they'll hug you. But when you want to examine them, like you have to do vaginal ultrasound. Can you imagine? Your fan. And then some of them, somehow they feel
Yeah,
someone
they
you
feel
might put
uncomfortable. They don't see you
you
as a
might put the
doctor.
probe. You might put the probe, and then you see her fan start reacting. She's making the bro, damn, stop. What do you what do you exam? This is how I had to quit. I quit my job from St. Louis. I quit my job from La Cantine and to focus as a comedian. At least to push one to a certain level. At least we are somewhere now. I can decide, okay, I want to go back to medicine. I know that, no, at least I've achieved something in Cameroon comedy. At least I've pushed it. A lot have changed.
So what will you say? Which type of comedian are you? The one that push his brothers and sisters up, or the one who just do comedy strictly for business and just
You see, I don't even see myself as an ordinary comedian. At times I call myself prophet. You see, at times I'm more of an activist. I'm more of a humanitarian, a philanthropist. Activist. My hands are stretched wide. You see,
yeah.
right from my first. Okay, let me not deviate from your question, but the first millionaire I met, that was the first year I graduated. From selling t-shirts. The first 1 million I made from selling t-shirts. I gave it out to orphanage. I don't know, most of my fans who know from way back, bought books, go to school, find out students from nursery school, primary school who don't have school fees, or those who don't have books or uniforms. We did that. I gave the money. So it was my first million. I was like, okay, maybe I can just change and maybe add money and maybe get a better house or maybe buy. No, I didn't. I was wearing my brand. People who know me should know. Now I don't wear designer. I was wearing my Energy Gang dress for 3 good years back to back. my trousers energy gang, my up energy gang, my cap energy gang, my pants in a way an energy gang. Put by me. Honestly, people who know will tell you, I wore my own brand for 3 years. That means I wasn't buying dresses, I wasn't buying shoes, I wasn't spending any money. So I was saving heavily. And then I was pushing my brand. You know, we're doing uh, workshops, youth empowerment workshops, going from school to school, teaching students like, you know, you are doing economics in school, but when you leave school, what's life gonna be? You see, Cameroon system, they don't prepare our children for the real life. They prepare them that when you finish, you can go write concours. When you write concours, they go take you for ENAM or you go do ENS, blah blah. That's bullshit. You need to prepare these children to be ready for the future. You know, they need to know that when they finish school, they go for chômer, they go for find things that do, man. You want somebody to employ you. Can't you also be an employer? You see? Think of how I'm going to create my own company when I leave the university. Don't be thinking when I finish, I'm going to go deposit my file for the office, man, they take me for work. You create job. You see? So that's what I will teach them. So I'm coming back to your question. When you ask me what kind of comedian I am, I'm an open person. Like about 2 weeks ago, I was sitting with my personal person who punched the money that I made from t-shirt sales. Okay, we sold at least over 40,000 t-shirts. That is not counting pullovers, caps, blah blah blah. We calculate the money, my brother. It was going to billions. It was going to billions. I look myself. I was to say, where's the money? I don't have any money in the bank.
So if you were keeping that money,
all the money, Grant help me. I cannot count how many Grant help me. Grandma remedy for me to see everything I make is for the people. Now so you know how Cameroonians used to. You see, I give everything until there's a point that people need to advise me that please, bro, keep some for yourself. You know the way you get a habit of giving, it becomes like a disease to you. Probably the people around you suffer. People around you suffer, like your immediate people suffer. Why other people outside are enjoying? Because they're gonna come to you, help, and you don't know how to say no. So I'm learning how to say no. I beg. Like somebody was taking me some days ago. Say, you get problem. I said, okay, come. See, I started my own problem. See, bro, my limit to not swallow shovel. Even my body, so you see, so I have to learn, bro. I have to learn. So I'm a man of the people. I have that heart of helping people. You see, I have a training comedian. I was in Nigeria when I saw his kid. I think he came up not up to maybe 2 months now, Lorenzo. When I came, I called him. I called the other Ambe. I signed Ambe. He's under me as a comedian. Very soon I'll start pushing him. You see, I'm gonna be the first person to sign a comedian. how does that sound?
Man, it sounds funny.
You see that a comedian. That's
yeah, commenting and all that. Anything
like,
that sounds funny, man. Let's do
it. My first comedy group, Abakarib Crackers, had a lot of people, Clement, a lot of comedians. You see, I push them. They are now big entrepreneurs. I had a comedy group too. The twins, they work with me. They created their own YouTube channel, and they're doing great on YouTube. You see, I'm not that kind of person who come and brag about the things I'm doing. Like I was in an orphanage some few weeks ago before I came back to Cameroon in Abuja to visit Cameroonian IDPs living there. I didn't need to come and allow this, blah, blah, blah. You know, I want them like whiskey for Cameroon. Yeah, I want them like big wigs. I want to dare me. I just want to be. I just want to be. I don't want to be loud in things. Yes, I just want to loud in things.
So man, so you mentor a lot of these young people out there, but do you do collaboration with a lot of your same people, the people that are on the same level with you in comedy there?
Yeah, I do a lot of collaborations with people
in Cameroon.
Yes, in Cameroon. I've collaborated with Tik Dengue. I've collaborated with Cabrera Nanjib, collaborated with Hotarien, collaborated with Zachary Lomop. I've collaborated with who else? Yes, Spaco, CY, even though those are not at the same level, but I've collaborated with almost anybody that comes close to me. You see, even the younger ones, the small ones. I can with anybody that comes close to me. You see, one thing I'm going to say about Cameroon is that we don't know how to relate, unlike Nigerians or other African countries, where there's respect for hierarchy. You don't need to actually say respect for hierarchy, where there's a mutual understanding of respect. You know, you're my friend, you're Lenny. I'm close to you, but I cannot come and write to you in the morning and say, yo. I cannot come and then you see, I want to address you as hello king, hello brother, and I have to go straight to the point. But you see,
True.
Cameroonian boys, Cameroonian youths, they're gonna come to your inbox. Yo,
Like they know you for 2 years.
bro, I didn't grow up with you. We are not from the same village. We are not even in the same quarter. You don't even know me. I've never met me before. Imagine if I send a message. See, bro, I have Don Jazzy's number, but I don't write him carelessly. I
You
don't go to
cannot.
and text him that good morning, sir. For what? If there's something important for me to say, I'm gonna be like, Daddy, good morning, sir. I hope you had a great night. Please, I want to do so. I will appreciate if you so. Send a message, like what you want. Go straight. Like, come and write him that. Where are you? I'm testing the guys up. Where are you, man? For
That's
what?
disrespect, man.
And
That's
then
real disrespect.
yes, and then when you say this is disrespectful, you don't know how to talk. You want to high up. It just say who said that man going to show himself. If you say, bro, and then when you don't work with them, or when you don't post them, or when you don't share them, they feel like, that guy they shine A1, blah, blah, blah. But Nigerians, see when they see somebody, hey, Baba, hey, Don Baba,
True.
hey, big brother.
True.
Big brother feels
Even when they
like,
are bigger than you, they
even
feel
when they are
it.
bigger than you. I meet some big comedians like Nasty Black. You tell me, hey, boss, big boss. I'm
Yeah.
like, bro, come on, man. You have a bigger brand than me. Maybe probably in my country, I get treated bigger than you in your own country. But man, relationally, man, you are bigger. Ain't no boss, hey, boss. But I'm like, bro, this is respect. You
True.
know,
True.
respect does
Fact.
not go front. Respect comes back to you. So respect is like two-edged swords. It comes back to you. You see, when you behave like that, it makes a lot of things easy for both parties. You see,
Fact.
when I have a collaboration coming up with Sabinus, I have to write him. I'm like, brother, I'm your biggest fan. I don't need to go like Tankra and say, hello.
I don't know if it's me, brother. I don't know if it's me or it's everywhere. I don't know if they can actually hear you because I can't hear you anymore. Say something. Yes, now I can hear you.
Hello?
Yes.
Okay. What I was saying is this. When I first got in contact with Sabinus, I needed to write him. I'm like, yo, bro, I'm your biggest fan from Cameroon. Also a content creator, man. I love what you do. You are sharing your talent with the world, and that's the best thing. I like you, man. I will appreciate it if you and I have a skit together anytime. He didn't respond, but when he saw the message, bang, man, you know whether you have to respond or you don't have to respond because you have seen the message, you have seen everything. You can now check my profile and decide what to do. But imagine me, yo, Sabinus, I need to talk to you,
Man,
bro.
that's disrespect. Of course, he will not even try to even do something
He will
with
not
you.
respond. He will. He will.
He will
That's
leave
going
it
to be
on
disrespect.
view.
I don't know
And
how
people
I'm
lose
going
their
to do
opportunities like that.
a lot, especially in Cameroon. A lot of Cameroonian youths are like that. They don't have respect for anybody. They insult anybody. They don't care whether it be a toe, they curse you. They insult anybody. Like, they don't give a damn. You cannot even impress them. If you like, you buy Lamborghini, find Lamborghini today. Tomorrow, Cameroon, you go take say, get that. Like,
They go talk
they don't
say if it's
respect
scammer.
anybody, man. If you like, you do what, these people don't have respect for anybody. But it needs to change for the greater good for everybody. It needs
True,
to
true,
change.
true, man. True, true.
Honestly.
So, Town Crier, if I bring some of your fans here, like fans, share the live, and send your request. Now I will pick 2 fans. If I put some of your fans here, if they have talent, yeah, if they show you they are good, they are respectful, they are all what you see as a person, and you want them, like I mean, if you see they are talented, will you help them out there?
One thing I need you to know and everybody to know here is that I've learned a lot from Don Jazzy. I just want to use myself as an example. You see, he said there's no harm in helping. That has always been a philosophy, but I still learn from him. There's no harm in helping people, but there's 100% good in helping. if I have any opportunity to help anybody, I believe I am like the way I am. You know, when you see me physically, I look like a big boy. I look like a millionaire, man. But I'm fucking broke. You know why? You know why I'm fine? Everybody around me is fine. I don't beg. I don't go hungry. It's because I've given enough. I've helped. And my hands are open. You see, I'm fresh. I'm not cranky. Man, I don't have money, yo. See, bro, you might be telling me 1 million time. Honestly. But
Stop saying that.
people who have money, I know millionaires look at me and they envy me. I can assure you that. Millionaires. But because my life is just okay, simple, normal. I don't bother nobody, but I give. Anybody that comes in. So I don't have any problem helping anybody because I know I'm going to gain. It's for my own gain. Yes. Helping people is me helping myself. So I will happily help. Because when I go sleep, I will be my heart will be at rest. So bring them.
Okay,
people,
okay.
let me help.
Fans, you heard Town Crier. You heard Town Crier. If you have a talent or
What
you
is
just
the
want to
issue
talk
to
to
help?
him, or if you want to just say something to him, just send your request right now. I'll pick 2 fans, 2 lucky ones to put him with Town Crier. So let's go. Send your request, guys. Send your request. So
Man, what is
Town
the issue
Crier,
to help?
before we get some people, I was wondering, now you are producing some artists, some comedians. What is your vision with them? What do you want to do with them? How do you see working with them?
Okay. One thing made me to do this for these comedians. They're not just 2 of them. There's other ones that are crying. I have about 4 comedians that are crying. A company contacted me for advert. So when I did the advert, they're like, "Oh, love what you're doing. Thank you very much. I appreciate it." He said, "Can you help us with other influencers in Cameroon who can help to build our brand?" I said, "Okay, I will help you." And then I went back. I checked influencer, our channel. So when I'm looking for influencer, I will send somebody's page link. They will look at it and say no. I send you one and say no. Bro, I was broken. You know, I'm like, you know, when you come our Cameroonian influencers, when you come to their Instagram or on their pages, you realize that the influence not they that way. You see? So most brands are scared to negotiate or to engage with people who don't actually have real life influence. Even if you don't get real life influence, at least get influence online. You see? So that pushed me that I need to at least push some people to have that. I'm talking about content creators. Yes. I need to push some people who are going to have that active and effective influence, power. You know what it means to trend back to back, to set trend, like you post something and it's on every blog in the next 1 minute. Like you can upload something now, bam. You don't need to say I'll post it as we post, everybody is sharing. Like if I post a picture on my WhatsApp, all my friends like take it and put on the WhatsApp too. I can see the trend. So we needed that. So I need to push. I need to work hard and make sure that these people that I've selected, they have that ground. They have that active fan base. Yes.
That's great, man. That's great. I am saying here there are some people who send their requests, but they are not accepting it. Okay, I'll take Ariane simply. Ariane, I'm waiting for you to accept the request so that we can go live.
They can also ask questions live.
Okay.
We'll answer them.
Who is that? We can see you. Hello. Hello, Ariane.
Hello.
Hello, Ariane. Do you hear us?
Uh-oh. Fine. Sleeping.
Hello, Ariane. Do you hear us? Do you hear us? Can you hear us?
She can't. Her network is poor.
She can't.
She
I will
needs
take another. I will try to get another person as well.
she needs data. She needs data.
Anybody that want data, Dan Pryor is here. Oh, he said he's poor, but he can surprise someone with data. Oh.
Yeah, I'm ready to surprise someone with data.
Uh-huh. Guys, send your request. Share the live show.
I'm here with
Send your request. We are waiting for 2 people. Then we'll go off.
You can move somebody here even.
Okay. I'm looking for. Good. I got one person. Medelo Maximum. Answer your request. I just sent you the live. Good.
Yo, if you're connected with us, you can share.
Hello, man.
Hey, good evening.
How are you, man?
Yeah, bro.
You good?
I did, bro.
Welcome, man. Anyway, you know why you are here, right? If you have anything to tell him, if you have anything to share with him, or I don't know, you can just go on. Connection.
That was really bad.
You understand, no, brother? Okay,
so what do you have for Town Crier today?
Please come again.
What do you have for Town Crier today? You can talk to him. You can tell him if you have a talent. You can show to him, and if you want to tell him something, you can say to him.
He knows already I'm his biggest fan.
Okay.
Hey, bravo man. Ayamo, bro,
Danny. Everybody can see a man. Hey, bravo man.
Hey, bravo man. Ayamo.
You're Danny Green's biggest fan. What do you do to support Danny Green?
Follow all that my shaman. He said no. So they may nearly die with dollar.
Yes, sir.
Hey, bro, I let me know now. No, those are my soldiers, man. Respect. I love you guys, man.
Love you too.
Anything I can do for support my people, I will do them. Yes. Yeah, we don't really live my life for my people anyhow. So I be ready anyhow. Yes. If I feel give up my own freedom for my people, wait to be money or wait to be help, I don't think yeah. So anyhow we did, man. I did for now.
Okay, man. It was nice having you today. If you don't have any talent,
Brother man is a new.
You just wanted to tell him you love him.
Brother man.
I just have
So we'll take another person. And thank you for joining the live, man.
This like concept.
You can just go off. You can just go out of the live, please. Thank you. So Ariane is back. We'll take Ariane. The connection is disturbing. I don't know, guys. Is it my connection disturbing or is... Oh, it was his connection. Okay, we're gonna add Town Crier. Hey, Ariane, how are you?
I'm fine. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Where are you from?
I'm from Nigeria.
Wow, that's great.
I'm his biggest fan. I live in Ghana.
Sister, no.
I don't know if it's but the connection is sounding strange, like it's going on Valanti.
I just want to say I'm your biggest fan. You're crying.
Thank you very much.
Yo, brother man, you're with me. I think we have the connection is really bad. So we just cut the live and redo it. Yeah. And we do